Don't stop. Yes, I'm an unstoppable entrepreneur. I'm Monica Sancio for an excellent lifestyle, and I'd like to share with you everything that I'm learning and what's inspiring me, what's motivating me. And yes, I am so excited right now to share these tips on how to be motivated. Yes, 3 tips. I have so many more, so subscribe to this channel so that you get more and the latest of what I'm sharing with you to be fit, happy, healthy, and free. Yes. That is a concept that I truly love, I believe in, and I have a purpose in life, which is to inspire and motivate and empower more people to be in the state of, I would say, bliss, happiness, and just gratitude and joy, joie de vivre. Anyway, let me start with number 1 tip, is to do something that you love and love what you do. You gotta do something that really ignites your senses, your body, your mind. You have to do something that you love, whether it's in fitness. Let's say you don't love yoga, but you do love CrossFit, well then do that. I would recommend yoga. I would recommend kettlebells from my HKC school. Everybody has their passions, and I'm not going to tell somebody not to do something that ignites their passion. So just do what you love. So if you swear by what you're doing, what kind of training you're doing, and it makes you happy, then do that. When it comes to eating, I'm not going to tell you to be vegan like me necessarily, but just do something that works for you and that excites you to get up in the morning and, I don't know, eat your oatmeal or not eat until you're hungry, which is what I recommend, and just do something when it comes to fitness that really excites you. I talk about excitement and ignition because you got to feel that. And if you don't feel it, it's because you have to choose something else. And let me tell you, motivation, as psychology today defines it, is the desire to do things. So if you don't have the desire to eat something that's in the diet, why force yourself to do something that you don't want to do? It's not going to be consistent over time, so it's really not going to work. You got to choose something that is natural for you and that really works to get you to do that, you know, whether it's, let's say, weight training. You could see some of my videos, they're really simple. You don't necessarily have to have dumbbells, you could use the bottles, but you know, you have to work at choosing something that really, really goes with you, your personality, your way of being, just what resources you may have. So definitely choose something that you can actually do. Same thing with attitude. We're talking about this right here. Attitude, positive attitude towards life. I'm one of the most positive people I know in my life, yes. And I also need motivation from other people. And I like to get inspired by people I admire. So I have many mentors, I have coaches, and you know, that's one of the things that really keeps me going. But that wasn't going to be one of the tips, so that's for another video. The point is that you got to do something that gets you up in the morning, that gets you off almost. It's like, wow, I am so excited about this, you know, and all your energy is flowing. That's where it's at. That's why number 2 is so important, to focus. So many of us are losing motivation because we are overstressed, overwhelmed, and just not getting the rest, the recovery, and the stress relief that we need. So we really need to choose wisely. That number 1 tip is so important. What we're going to do, where we're going to put our energy, and not try to do everything at once, because it's never going to work, and it's probably going to make us feel bad, like I said, tired, unmotivated. And that's one of the reasons why people quit. You don't want to quit. You want to be persistent and consistent in your goals. So definitely focus. Many people that know me academically, sports-wise, athletically, you know, everything I've done, even in business, all my business successes have been because I have focused. Focus is fundamental. Focus and discipline. It's not because I have skills. It's not because I have titles. So a lot of people have titles, thousands, and how many really, really succeed at doing something that they love and that they're happy and blessed about? Not many. So you really have to put your focus on what you really want to achieve and go with that, go with the flow. Even when I'm doing something that is not necessarily my career, like I love photography and I love design lately, so I've been designing some things, and just last night I stayed up until 2 in the morning. I was so in the flow, doing something that I love. I said, wow, this is amazing. I got to share this with people because that focus, that flow has to do with emotional intelligence. Read Goldman's book on emotional intelligence. It's so important because it's that area of your life in which all your emotions are going towards one direction and you're really achieving things because you have your best energy and potential into that activity, and that way you're always going to be motivated, you see? And number 3, it's no less important. I would say it's probably the number 1 thing that gets me motivated every day, is that instead of focusing on the bad, okay, that has to do with number 2, but the point is gratitude, okay? Just be grateful for what you have, to really get a perspective. Many times I do that, you know, I tend to dwell on something that didn't work, and I'm like figuring out why, I don't know, why that didn't work, whether it's business or something personal, like, no. Really be grateful for, let's see, the person I'm dating right now, I'm grateful because it's going well so far. So wish me well, and yes, I'm going to work on it. I'm a work in progress in every single area of my life, and I'd love to share that with you because nobody's perfect, nobody does everything the right way all the time, and this is a journey. In fact, for me, it's like a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual journey that I'm into, and one of the most important things you can do to get that holistic approach is to really be grateful for the sun, the moon. I'm grateful for the best climate that we have in the world. Caracas, Venezuela, it's like we have the highest inflation in the world, I think, ever. Guess what? That is not my focus. My focus is, thank God we have the best climate. Thank God we have so many incredible opportunities in business, in life. Thank God that, well, thank God, or thank the infinite intelligence. I'm so grateful because I have so many books, so many audios, so many trainings, so many friends, so many coaches, mentors. I mean, I just have everything that I really need. I have all the resources. I have an excellent bed. I had an excellent sleep. So when you really are grateful for everything that you do have, then everything that you want comes naturally because you are grateful for what you have. And that, if you're really religious, go to the Bible and you'll see something similar on that. And prosperity. If you're grateful for what you have now, you're going to be more prosperous. Same thing with your health. I'm grateful for my body. Yes, I am working on it, okay? So it's not like, oh, because I have a healthy body, then I'm just going to stay there. No, I want it healthier. I want it better. I want my immunity to be up all the time. I don't want, and there you have to catch yourself, that instead of saying I don't want, it's like I want a healthy, happy life for the chronological age that I'm going to get to before dying, at least in this earth. But right now, I am really thankful and grateful for the health and the body and the fitness that I do have. Just like I'm grateful for the food that I have, I'm grateful for the attitude I have, I'm grateful for the people that I'm connecting with, I'm grateful for all those phone calls that I get and that I make and all the connections that we have. Even here, I'm so grateful for the comments you're going to leave below this video so that we can all benefit from your ideas on motivation. And maybe for my next video, I'll include some of those with your quote, of course. But these were just from the heart that I really tell you. Once you're grateful, and you can write down at least 7 things you're grateful for, and that's just going to lift your spirits up. And when your spirits are lifted, it's like everything really works in your life. So, wow, I just saw something beautiful flying around there. You see? So that's a way of distraction, and then I focus back into you, but I also tell you that you got to be aware of what's going on. And I think that's one of the benefits of being vegan, that you have more awareness of what's going on in the world, and you just want peace, love, health, light, and just everything great for other people. That's my golden rule. So I want the best for you. You know that already. Thank you so much for being here with me in this journey, and I'll see you next time. Take care, subscribe, bye-bye.